Return on investment, profit margins, these two are often confused amongst beginners. They use one in place of the others, but they are two different KPIs, all right? They tell you a different story. They are both important, but on your day-to-day activities, you are going to look at one more than the other. So in today's video, I wanted to, make things clear and tell you what is return on investment, what is profit margins, and tell you when you should use them and which one are important in which cases. Because yes, as I said, even on the Discord server, I've seen beginners use these words in place of the others. And also last year on Twitter, there was some discussion about what was most important for online arbitrage, sort of for Amazon sellers, return on investment or profit margins. And I remember there was some guy that was arguing with me who didn't even sell on Amazon. I was trying to tell him like what was important. This guy was not even selling on Amazon. He was trying to tell me that profit margins was super important. It was the most important. Return on investment is you don't need to look at return on investment. So I'm going to tell you why his dumbass was wrong. I'm going to tell you what is important, what you need to look at. But before we do, link in the description, Discord server, best place to meet other sellers, best place to network, best place to ask any questions you may have about selling on Amazon. So join Discord server. Let's get into the video. So return on investment is what you get. It's the return, it's a percentage of what you will get on top of what you spend on inventories. For example, if your return on investment is 50%, if you spend $10 on inventory, you're going to get $15 back in total. So you're going to get $5 profit on top of your $10. So this is 50% on return on investment. Return on investment looks at what you spend in inventory and how much you're going to get on top of that. That's return on investment. Profit margins look at what you sold your product at. So for example, if you sold your product at $20, all right, and you make $2 profit, you made a 10% profit margins, all right? It looks at what you sold your product at and what your profit looks like in comparison to your sales price, all right? This is profit margins. Now, you do not necessarily look at profit margins every day on your day-to-day activities when you run an Amazon business, because when you make purchasing decisions, when you look at potential leads, you look at return on investment. You look at what you're going to spend on that specific product and how much profit you're going to get back on what you spend. This is what's important. This is what you're going to make your decision on, all right? Profit margins do not matter at that point. All that matters is how much money you make back in relation to how much you spend on inventory, all right? Now, profit margins are important to look at as a benchmark in your whole sale, like for your sales for the month, for your sales for the week, for your sales for the year, for your sales for the quarter. You want to look at it as a benchmark, so to see if you are above 20% profit margins. Because if you are under, probably something is wrong with your business. Probably you had to liquidate too much inventory and stuff. So looking at profit margins is a great way to actually benchmark and make sure everything is good with your business. When you look at the bigger picture, all right? When you look at the bigger picture, you do not necessarily want to look at return on investment. You look at profit margins. But as I said, and I'm going to say it again, on your day-to-day activities, you are going to look at return on investment. The profit margins does not matter when you make purchasing decisions. All right, look at the return on investment. Try to be above 35%, 30% if you are at scale. Try to buy above 30%. Some people go as low as 20% return on investment. But yeah, try to look at this. But profit margins is going to be a benchmark. You're going to look at it as a benchmark and you're going to make sure that you are above a certain point. So if you are at scale with online arbitrage, 20% is a good, like being around 20% is good. But if you are just beginning, you should be above 20%. If you do not have VAs, if you do not have a prep center, if you just source by yourself and you do not have to buy that much inventory every single day, you can be way above 20%, like closer to 25-30%. All right, so that's today's video. I hope it was helpful. This is a video that I had to do. I know it was short, but like I had to actually tell you the difference between those two terms. So watch on the screen if you want to watch more videos on selling on Amazon. Link in the description for the Discord server. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.